All right.
Hey, welcome everyone.
Okay.
Good to have you with us.
Hi.
Hi. That's Jennifer over there.
Hello.
No Beth tonight. Just Gary and Jennifer. There's Jennifer, part of Jennifer. Well, there's Jennifer's room. Oh, there she is.
Here I
Now we
am.
see her.
Yep,
All
there's
right.
me, part of my
Yes.
room.
And yes, inherited stitches. If you
Oh,
want to
wrong way.
knit away, I mean, it doesn't matter to us. Still needle and thread. Just knit away. You'll be fine.
Yep.
There's nobody going to come get you. Trust me. No. I was saying to Jennifer, I haven't stitched. We've been trying to buy and sell houses so we can move. I haven't stitched. I bet I haven't stitched in 2 weeks, and I had to put it. Today we had 7 showings on the house, and so everything had to get put away. And we've been gone all day, and so I had to find it all. And yeah, it's. I'm ready for this to be over so we can get back to normal. And if I sound really echoey, I moved into a different room, and I don't know. Is it sounding echoey?
It's a little echoey, but I don't
Okay.
think it's horrible.
Not as bad as the other day.
Yeah, no, that was
bad.
was pretty echoey.
Yeah. So if I'm a little echoey, that's what it is. I moved to a different room, and yeah, I haven't had a chance to soundproof it.
Yeah.
There we go. So check out the Jenifer and I did the podcast today. So check that out. Fun discussion about a lot of cross stitch things.
Yeah.
So inherited stitches. When you actually go do your cross stitching, there's some things in there for you. Just when you get to it.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff.
We did, yes. So as you had on the opening, here I'll just turn and face the camera because over here is my stitching. As you saw on the opening panel there, we still have these free downloads. The Marion Lang, so everything is wetalkfiber.com/something. So /Lang and /Lang kit. That Marion Lang is available. Now Kim extended that free, it's free, extended it till after the show tonight. And then that gets turned off and then you have to pay for it. And do me a favor, folks, Kim was really kind to make that available for us for free for Fiber Talk listeners. If someone comes along and says, hey, I missed out, don't, please, for Kim's sake, don't just give them a copy. Make them, they're going to have to pay. It's been on there for 2 weeks for free for listeners. So, let's respect Kim's investment in the deal and kindness to let us have it for free. So Lang and then Lang Kit will get you to Sassy Jack Stitchery so that you can purchase kits. And she's got 2 or 3 different options there for. And then Amanda, I could be doing, see, I'm all organized and then I don't use the organization because, I'm barely functioning here right now. Hang on just a second. Coming up, because I have pictures. See, I have pictures and then I don't show the pictures. And so it's kind of like, who's doing what here? There. Okay, so there's Marion Lang. So you can, that was free until the end of the show at wetalkfiber.com/Lang. And that'll get you to Sassy Jack Stitchery. You download it, and then Lang Kit will get you the to the page so you can buy a kit. So please respect Kim's kindness and her generosity and her copyright by not sharing it to those who didn't download it. But you have till the end of the show to get that. And then this is the Mary Jane Fry shot here, and that one's free too, and that remains free. That's from Amanda Rowe, and that's MJF 1861 or MJF 1861 kit. So those 2 are free from and the kits from Sassy Jacks. So be sure and take advantage of those. And that one will stay free. Amanda made that available to us. And then today, in the podcast, we talked about coming up Sunday, Joanna Kabanoff of Mojo Stitches will be our guest. And we're going to start, in conjunction with Kim at Sassy Jacks, this Take Wing Quaker sampler. This is original design from Joanna. So we're going to start that. And Kim has put together kits, and that'll be available on Sunday now, not before. Kim's getting it all together because she just got the threads in from Australia. So she's kind of scrambling to get it together. So wetalkfiber.com/wing, W-I-N-G, will take you to the page where you can buy this chart and the kit. And the kits are very affordable. I forget the price, but really affordable. So this is going to be one that will not take a lot of investment, and especially if you have your own linen, you won't have to spend much money at all. And then, so we'll be talking with Joanna Kavanaugh on Sunday. That'll be the show, and then this will become available on Sunday. So join us for that. Jenifer and Beth and I are all going to stitch this. We really like this one. This is here. Let me blow that up so people can see. It's really a neat one.
It's pretty, and I really like it.
Yeah. So join us for that if you like this
those
one.
Are cranes. Those white ones are cranes, I think.
I think they are, yes.
Swans. There's the black swan. Those are cranes. Okay, now that I'm seeing it more up close.
You're oriented now. Yes.
Yes.
So that's coming up. So get in on that. It's not a real giant one.
No, but it's so pretty.
Yeah, beautiful. And of course, this is one of those where you can just pull out different motifs and make little ornaments or something very easily. So so take advantage of that. That's Sunday. And then we've also, Kim has put together things for the Botany Bay Sampler. Now this is Brendan and Karen Kirk, Linen and Threads. This is their Botany Bay Sampler. And I know Beth and I are going to do it. Jennifer's got too many others. So
yeah, I've got other stuff that I really want done. So
Kim has put together kits for this. And I think she's kind of starting a stitch along, as I recall. And Beth and I are jumping in on it. This is just a beautiful sampler. This is Australian sampler now. You don't see very many of those. So if you're interested in that, go to Kim's site. Just put in Botany Bay. It comes up. Botany as in plants, Botany, Botany Bay. And it comes up. Right. And that's a really neat one from Brendan and Karen. So that's worth checking out too. And that's it. That's all the announcements. That's all I got. So
nice.
But I did want now. We talked it in the podcast today about Jenifer got this kit from Needle in a Haystack, from Kathy Ray and Needle in a Haystack. And remember, if you missed last Wednesday with Kathy Ray, you want to go back and listen to that thread talk with Kathy Ray.
Yeah, and the one before too.
Yeah,
a month ago.
Yeah, really good stuff. But Kathy sells these 2 different kits that you can get, and you can test out. And so, tell us what I got the picture up, and then you actually have them in hand. So tell what we talked about then.
Yeah. So you can see that I have them, labeled which count of linen each one is, and then I have at the top I labeled which thread I used. So I used the 103, the Surfine, which are both silks, and I used 1 strand of DMC and 1 strand of Aurifil 80, which is a paper piecing and applique, like quilting applique thread. It's really fine, and it's about the same thickness as that Surfine. So, because I had it on hand, and they have tons of colors, and who knows, maybe you want to stitch on 55 count with cotton, but DMC is too thick. Go to the quilting store and find some Aurifil 80, Yeah,
so getting a little darker so your light shows it was blown out. So there we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can barely see, because I had that light green in the Aurifil 80, so you can barely see it, but I wanted to stick with green because sometimes other colors make things look totally different.
Yeah, so I can see in the 46 there how it works out with the Surfine. Boy, that opens right up, doesn't it?
Yeah, you see how it's thin. Now, if you want that really thin kind of primitive look, that's great. Yeah. But I like how the 103 and the DMC, I like how it fills in to where you get that fullness like you do on 32 count over 2.
Yeah.
I like that kind of fullness. And then when you go down to the 50-55, you see that it gets, the DMC and the 103 get tighter together. It's still doable, but it's on the verge.
Yeah, it starts to
of
show
being
some
too
chunky.
squishy.
Yeah. Now,
yeah.
Now Aurifil, that's a cotton, right?
Yeah, it's a cotton. It's an 80 weight cotton. And, they do lots of sewing threads and stuff. And they came out with this stuff maybe 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
And since I do a lot
Kimberly at Fat Quarter Shop uses this stuff a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. If you do a lot of paper piecing or applique, it's perfect because it disappears. Or if you're sewing on the binding of your quilt, it's really good if you want the thread to disappear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And then when we get to the
yeah.
5363, holy smokes.
Yeah, you can see that the 103 and the DMC are way too fat. And even my DMC, see how it got wonky at the tip?
Oh yeah.
I think
Oh
I
yeah.
totally miscounted. And because the DMC is so thick, it gets in the way. The thread in the hole, you can't even
Yeah.
find the hole because the thread's too fat. It
Yeah,
causes a
that's
problem.
pretty chunky. It's pretty chunky.
Yeah. And then the surfing and the 80 count cotton are just perfect.
Yeah, that looks really nice. Yeah, you can really see the contrast between the two. Yeah, holy smokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got totally off there somewhere with that DMC, the dark green one. It's all,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's got a little
but
lean to it. Yeah,
yeah, it's like, well, this is what happens. So,
a little lean
but you
to
can
it. Yeah.
also see, because it's an uneven count, you can see how they're more long and skinny instead of kind of equal
Right. Yeah, it loses that.
because of the,
That's a good point because it loses the ones
mm-hmm,
above it have that nice fat heart look, and then it starts
right.
to get stretchy. Yeah.
Right. So whenever you do something on that kind of linen, you have to decide which way you want your project to go. Like, do you want it long and skinny or short and fat? Or, you've got to pay attention to that.
Right. Right.
Otherwise, you may get a look that you didn't want. And you're like, what?
But see, this is what we were talking about. This is really a cool thing you can get at Needle in a Haystack. Was it
Mm-hmm.
$20, something like that? And then
Something like that.
here I'm going to put you on screen now so that
Okay.
you can show. Here, just give me a second, folks. There. Now there's Jenifer. Hi, Jenifer. So show now what you actually get because it's
Oh, okay. So I pinned these all together so they look a little, but you get these 3 pieces of linen. And then you get 2
no,
threads.
don't go breaking up on me here, Jenifer.
I know it was
Hello.
fine before. I'm here.
Yeah.
Nothing should have changed.
Yeah,
There, I moved.
Yeah. Yeah, you're locking up.
I'll sit really still and give it a
Okay.
chance to catch up. Maybe that's.
Your
But there, you
husband-
can
your
see
husband working
my
again?
threads now. Probably, he's a workaholic,
No, I mean at home using up bandwidth.
Oh yeah, he's at home still. He gets his second COVID shot tomorrow. I get
No,
my
but I
second
mean,
one Saturday.
is
So.
he's probably doing stuff that's chewing up bandwidth is what's making you get all chunky.
He might be. I don't know because I didn't move anything.
Yell at him.
But then I'll sound really loud. Hang on. Urian, are you using the internet? Can you stop? Please? There we go. Let's see if that worked.
Let's hope.
I know. Because it was good.
It's starting to catch up. You're actually moving. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he was. Maybe he started.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Now we got you.
Thank you, honey. He says, okay. So there they are. Here's the 103.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the surfing. And then you get the needles.
Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. She sends the needles so you can test needle size too. Yeah.
Right. 3 different kinds. She sends a number 12 John James beading needle, and it says it's a blunt one, and then a 10 Bowen beading needle and a 10 Bowen big eye between needle. And betweens are pointy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I liked using the between the most. It's this little one.
Uh-huh.
I liked that one the best. But then, whenever you go to the back and you're trying to bury your threads, I had to switch to the beading needle to bury my threads
Oh, uh-huh.
because they're so tight, because they're so little,
Right. Yeah. Well,
that if I switched to the beading needle to bury the threads, that worked out great. I didn't try cross stitching with the beading needle because it's bendy a little, and I was afraid that I was going to bend it, warp it out of
yeah.
shape.
Yeah.
But I did use it for burying the threads, so
Yeah.
I had to switch out. So you have to leave a long enough tail that you can. Oh, and also,
Yeah. Go back to the pieces themselves because you were all busted up then. Oh
okay,
yes,
and then
that.
you
Oh yes, she talked about that.
right. See if you can see it better. You can barely see the filament,
Yeah. And that
but
works
it's
really
there.
well, huh?
I didn't use it. I didn't need to, but I've
Show
got it.
off. Show off.
You know. Oh, oh, wrong way.
There we go. So yeah, so
Yeah.
in this kit, so you're getting a decent piece of linen in each of the thread counts.
Yeah, I'm going to take one off. And then they're all about this size,
Yeah.
which is like 9 by 9-ish or
Mm-hmm.
so. This is 7 by 9, 7.5 by 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got enough where you can make something because it's so small. You've got lots of area to work with there.
Yeah.
So
No, those are nice kits. That's a really great idea she has. So that's some good
yeah,
testing you got done there.
yeah, it was
Learned a
great.
lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yay. Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah,
just
I
wanted
really liked it.
we promised in the podcast that we would show that, so we wanted to.
Right.
Now you got to move to your left a little bit. There you go. We
I know.
promised we'd
I'm
show
leaning.
that so that people could see what comes out of that because that's a handy. That's a great idea. Is what it is. And then there's two
Yeah.
sizes. So then the other kit gives you lower thread counts like 40 and
Yeah. I think maybe 32, 36, and 40 maybe.
yeah.
I've used those, so I'm really not sure.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So
If you've never used linen and you wanna try it for $20, you can get one of those kits and at least play around with it and see if you like stitching on linen. And
right.
it's really just a simple little great idea
Mm-hmm.
for people. So go Kathy.
Right. Yeah.
She's a sharp one. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, what is this? What's Inherited
Definitely.
Stitches is using her totally awesome 80s grime guard and Notions pouch. Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh,
Notions
somebody lives
pouch.
in Colorado. Inherited Stitches lives in Colorado. I'm from Colorado. I'm
Yes.
from Colorado Springs.
Hey, we're
I'm
working
going there
on,
this summer.
yeah, when Jennifer goes, we're working on getting her mom to do a live show with us.
Yeah. I'm gonna make her. She says
Yeah.
no, but that's too bad.
But yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. We'll get her.
Yep. I'm gonna
We'll
get
get
her. Yes.
Yep. We'll get her. The we were talking about it a week from Sunday. Now I don't want to just pass over Joanna Kavanaugh because we really had a great time talking with her. But a week from Sunday, I talked with a couple ladies from the Royal School of Needlework about the Stitch Bank project that they're putting together, and you really want to listen to that and become aware of that because that is going to become a powerful resource for any of us. It'll be a free thing that you'll be able to get, see how stitches are done, all stitches from all over the world, see them finished piece, see how they're actually stitched. It's really neat. And so we talked to Jackie and Susan from the Royal School about that, and you can sponsor a stitch. That's how they're getting this project off the ground. Is you can actually sponsor a stitch. I forget the price. It's not horrible, and then you can have your logo or your name on that stitch, and you can be the sponsor of that stitch. So yeah, because you got to fund it some way. I mean, it takes a lot of work to put that together, so you got to fund it. So yeah, a cool idea that they have. So don't miss that a week from Sunday, and then upcoming now. Kathy Ray will be the second Wednesday next month. Thread Talk the second Wednesday, and we're moving her up a week because the third Wednesday we go to Sydney with April, and their exhibition in this month in May, their exhibition in May is art quilting. And I've already, and if you follow April or the Gallery 76, it's already a couple pictures. It's very impressive. So we're going to see some art quilting. So that gets shifted around because April's gone the first couple weeks, and so she'll be on the third week, and Kathy will be on the second week. So that just a little switch next month, but make a note of that if you've been keeping that in your calendar, that we're switching that around. Sheryl Kincaid is my new hero. I haven't stitched at all this month. I think I just bought a ton of things and learned to weave. Uh-oh.
So you know that celebrations of needlework thing I'm going to?
Yeah.
One of the classes I signed up for is this little basket woven pincushion. So you weave a tiny little basket and then do a pincushiony thing on top.
Oh.
So that'll be something new for me.
Now, the basket weaving materials, where are you going to store those in the house?
I'm not buying any. You ask her.
Sure you're not.
My husband is like, no more.
You found the wall, did you?
I don't know. I mean, he'd let me do whatever, but you know, I'm running out of room. Do you see this back here?
That's why I asked. That's why I asked where you're going to put the basket weaving stuff. So Sheryl is going to be weaving baskets. All right, Sheryl, we got to get you on live for a show so we can see your work. Once you get one woven, let's get you on live and then we can talk about it. That'll be fun.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Yep. That's the trouble with those things. You get started, you don't stop.
So I'm hoping I'll have my little taste. I'll do it, and then I'm good. Yeah. I don't need to start basket weaving.
Sandy, is there a really good book with all sorts of embroidery stitches? Well, yes, there is. I would go first to the Mary Corbett site, and then I would go to Trish Burr, her books, and then there must be a couple from the Royal School.
Yeah, I have a Sue Spargo book that's you know, that's like for wool applique, but she shows all the different stitches, and she's got there's a lot. So
yeah,
and you don't have to do it doing wool applique. You can do it, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
But she shows lots of different kinds of stitches. And I think she's got a few books. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you might try those.
Or I just Google it online.
Yeah. But I would go to Mary Corbett first. I wouldn't even if you're just looking for just a collection of things, I would go to Mary Corbett and just start pouring through her stuff. You will probably find enough to at least get you started. And she's probably reviewed half a dozen really good books on embroidery stitches, so I would look for that too. Because
maybe she has a list.
Yeah, because if there's anybody who does book reviews on a regular basis, ones that you can depend on, it's Mary Corbett. So I would go there and look for those too. When it comes to surface embroidery, start with Mary. You won't go wrong. That website is an amazing resource.
Yeah.
I hear A to Z series of books. Yeah, those are really good too. You're right, Marcy. Yeah, that whole A to Z, and Mary has reviewed those. Those A to Z books are good, and I think they got redone here not too long ago, and got made better. So that's another good resource too. Yeah, there's a million of them. Yeah. Yep.
Very cool.
There is. So what are you stitching on?
Avlia.
Oh, really? Because that looked really neat before the show started.
I bought, let me see if it's glary.
Here, I'm going to, here, just
it's not too bad.
There's you. There.
So I bought the kit for the Byzantine rondelle square.
Yep.
And then I also bought the kit for, what is this called? Santorini stars.
Oh, I love
And
that
I'm
one.
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna make it into the pillow.
Uh-huh.
I want these to be pillows. And
Now
then I
pillow
got
pillow
the
like 9, 10 inches on the side or 12 or what are you looking
more
at?
like 16 to 18,
Okay.
bigger. And then this is those little churches,
Yes.
which is cute. And then I might put something in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So, and see how the kits come with the DMC like this?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is a really good chance for me to try doing the putting them on the keepers, right?
Right.
That lasted like 10 minutes before I went insane. That is not for me.
No, not your deal.
Oh my gosh, no. So they're in floss bags now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, she gives you a lot
Yeah.
of thread, doesn't she? Holy
Well,
smokes.
yeah. Yeah. And I pre-cut it, because I put it on those floss things, which is fine. I like that part. But having them hang and they get all tangly and they get fuzz and stuff on them, oh, I couldn't handle it.
Hmm.
I was gonna try it. I'm like, oh, I can do this. Yeah, no.
Hmm. Because see,
It drove me insane.
I like those teardrops. I mean, I like those teardrop things. That's what I use. But
That is
I don't have any
so
trouble. But
not for me.
it's not your
I
deal.
tried it.
It's
Oh,
not your
I
deal. Okay.
putting them in the bags, the level of anxiety in my body went down. So like,
Okay. Hey,
yeah,
you're entitled. You can do it how you want.
I didn't know it would cause that much stress, but
Yeah.
boy, I didn't like that.
Put that one you're stitching on up. Let's see what because that looked beautiful.
It is, isn't it
Yeah, look at
pretty?
that. Look at that. Go, Krista. And
So I went,
that cloth is so nice.
oh my gosh, I love this fabric. Where's the end? I keep freezing. It's very it looks rough, but it's soft.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to stitch on. Oh my goodness. Love it.
And her colors, I just love her colors every time.
Yeah, so I went across. Normally I do my X and Y, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but on this one, because it's supposed to be one of those meditate-y ones and stuff. And these right here, where am I? These,
Yeah.
the pattern is so easy that, and then you just go down. See how I'm kind of linking them?
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
And then I'll go here and you just kind of link.
So
You
you just
go
keep.
along.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is, meditate-y and when I want to stitch, and it's nice and big, so I don't have to use magnification.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
So hold up the picture of the pattern again so we can see.
Let's see, it got
Come
buried
on, Jennifer,
there.
let's go. I'm working you like a dog here today. Yeah, look at that. See, that's cool.
Isn't that?
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, that's gonna be
And
pretty.
yeah, and they don't all exactly match, but they go together,
Yeah.
you know, which is kind of what you want in your living room.
Oh, I know I do.
You want matchy, but
But not
not super
identical.
duper matchy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I
Okay.
freeze again?
Nope, you're good. Nope.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Nice stuff. Yeah. No, she puts together a whale of a kit. Really good stuff.
Yes.
Yep.
Love them. So
And
I got
a plug for
those.
her. Remember her pomegranate collection.
Oh, I know those are so pretty.
$5 for a PDF download of all those
Mm-hmm.
designs. You can't beat that. And the thing about hers, and I think I mentioned it in the little promo this past week, the thing about hers is if you get one of those pomegranate designs, you can make it really any size you want just because the pattern's just repetitive in most instances.
Mm-hmm.
So you're buying a $5 thing that you can make into a table runner or a placemat or any number of things. That's what I really like about her designs. It doesn't matter what you want it to be at the end, you can do it. Yeah, she does a good job. Yep.
Yeah, I love them. I love it.
Yep.
You know, since I gave up on that other thing, and Sophie now, I'm not doing a footstool for her because the poor thing's going blind. So now she has a ramp.
Yes.
So yes,
The video of her going up the ramp is cool.
I know. That was her first time too, and she's got it mastered. So
Okay. Yeah,
yes.
Lori's gonna try and hem some of the samplers. Oh yeah, that hemming she does. I forget what that's called. What's that called, Lori?
Yeah.
It really is.
I don't remember.
I think it's really simple to do, and it really gives a great look.
I wonder if any of these patterns say it because I'm
Yeah,
making them into pillows. So
yeah,
I know in here somewhere it mentions going to the website to look for
yeah.
the tutorial
Because I forget what that
in one of
hem is
these
called.
somewhere.
Somebody'll remember. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it gives a nice finish. Yep, she really, yeah, she just has it. And then today, she posted. Follow her on Instagram, Krista West, because today she showed some ecclesiastical stuff she was doing. Some embroidery with peacocks that was just stunning.
I think I saw
Oh
that.
man,
Yeah.
yeah,
Or maybe I saw some other ones. I know I've seen some recently. She's done some pictures and it was amazing. It's
yeah.
like, wow.
Well, what she does with that ecclesiastical stuff is just mind blowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know it's not cheap. You know that's pricey stuff, but you know it's made to last forever. So
So pretty.
yeah. When my craft room is ready in a few months, then I can go pillow hog
San-
wild.
Sandy's cat was typing for her.
Okay, but I'm more focused on pillow hog wild.
Pillow hog wild.
I'm not quite
Oh
sure
my goodness.
what image that's conjuring up, but it's conjuring an image. Pillow hog wild, yes.
Yeah, I've
Um,
made some pillows, some little ones, and I have some cut out that I need to sew sitting on my sewing machine.
yeah.
I've
Well,
got, ooh, did you see? Ah,
huh?
did I show you my Yubanuki thimbles that I made?
Yeah, you. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, those are cool.
It's like tamari on a thimble.
Mm-hmm.
And I got at Gina B Silkworks in England. She has a kit that comes with this acrylic template and everything.
And that's what you get
And
out
she
of it.
has videos. Yeah.
To your left, lady. To your left. The other left. There you go.
Yeah.
A little more to the other left. Keep going. There we go.
There you go.
So that's
It's
thread
supposed
wrapped
to,
around what?
it's you make like uh it's a piece of firm paper like cardstock.
Oh, okay.
It's cardstock that you cut to a certain width and you go around a few times. And then on the inside is some fabric, some
Yep,
bias
yep.
fabric.
Okay.
So I just use some I have some binding. I do bias binding on my quilting. So I just went into my little stash of bias binding.
Mm-hmm. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
And this one it's got hearts in it and oh, there was a heart. You can barely see it.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's neat. And the
But
kit,
I
who
made
kits from
those.
who?
Gina B Silkworks. And she
Okay.
has kits too to make buttons. And you
Mm-hmm.
know Isabella Pryor attire?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She has some buttons that she I guess Isabella had her make
Uh
and
huh.
that are on her clothing and stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah. Move to
yeah.
your left. Move to your left there a little bit so we get you in the screen. You know, a little bit
Well,
more.
I had it set up for my stitching,
Oh, I see. Okay, and then we
not
aren't
for
doing that.
me,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, folk. If now we both follow Isabella Pitcher, Prior
Yeah.
Attire.
Yeah, Isabella Pryor attire.
You want to follow her. Now it has nothing to do with the stuff we do. She makes
No.
vintage clothing. Um,
Corsets and stuff, you
yeah,
know.
from
And her
scratch.
and her husband dress up and they are
Oh,
like amazing.
there's so much, and he does all the photography.
Mm-hmm.
He's very talented photographer, very
Oh
talented.
yeah. Yeah.
But just to watch the stuff she creates, it's mind blowing. She just put up just yesterday a dress. I mean, these massive dresses with all these layers and stuff. This purple
Yeah.
and lilac, and she
Mm-hmm.
has a couple of big fat ribbon things that go on the back that she embroidered
Yeah.
tulips or something on. It's absolutely stunning. And then she gets hats from Sherry the Hatter, a friend of hers who is a hat maker, Sherry the Hatter,
Uh-huh.
that match. And oh yeah, you got to follow
Yeah.
her. You got to follow her. If you don't even care a lick about vintage
Yeah.
dresses, you follow her just because it's just amazing work. It really is.
Yeah. And she'll find a picture and then she'll draft her own patterns.
I know.
And then make dresses that
Yep.
match the picture. And
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
like, wow. And she's been doing this since she was in like her teens, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she's in her mid to late 20s now, maybe. And she's got 2 books out, The Victorian Dressmaker and Victorian Dressmaker 2. And yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those, you don't have to care about sewing. You don't even have to care about sewing.
No, you just want to see the pretty pictures.
It's just what she does is amazing. It's just amazing. And you're right.
Mhm.
She'll just take an old picture from like some 200-year-old picture out of a magazine or something.
Right.
Look at that, and then she'll create a pattern for that and come up with that dress. And it's just...
yeah, it's amazing. And it's perfect. It's like, wow, that is perfect.
Yeah, it's not slipshod. No, this is top flight professional stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She is absolutely one of my favorites. And then she rides horses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, side saddle.
Side saddle. She rides horses all the time, side saddle.
Yep. And jumps them too.
Yep. Yep.
It's, yeah.
Yeah. And makes
and then
official
she does
clothing.
martial.
Yep.
Yeah, she does martial arts.
Right.
And so then she'll have some things where she's dressed up all old-fashioned-y and she'll be pretending she's boxing because she takes boxing and stuff.
Yep.
And she'll be doing some martial artsy stuff in her vintage clothes.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Oh, she's amazing. And then
It's fun.
And this is coming from a male. This is going to really sound warped, but sorry. If you follow her YouTube, because you wonder all those things, it must take half a day for women to get dressed. Well, she has YouTube videos that show different vintage years, different eras of clothing, and how they put all those clothes on. And
yep, I've seen a couple.
She does it, so it's not it's not half nude or anything like that. I mean, it's
no, but she's flirty.
Modest.
It's cute.
Yeah, but you get to see how all that gets put together and how the fashions have changed through the years with the bustles and the big butt things that they put on. I forget what they're called.
I don't know.
Yeah,
busks?
I don't know.
Are they called busks or something?
I think so.
I'm not really sure.
But the whole thing is it's a fascinating look into history. And then she does when you can travel, then she and her husband go to and put on events that are tied to an era where everybody then dresses up in that type of clothing, and then they do dances from that era. And so they'll have a whole weekend, and she'll put up videos of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to follow her.
She made her wedding dress.
Oh, that thing is
you
stunning.
See her wedding pictures and that wedding. Oh my
man.
Goodness.
That is absolutely stunning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would die for a dress like that.
Can you imagine?
I would wear it like at least once a week.
Can you imagine what that would cost to have one made like that? Holy smokes.
Oh yeah, and she does custom work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I don't even want to guess how much it costs.
Oh, I don't either.
A lot.
Yeah. Well, that was it 2 years ago, or I think it was 2 years ago. She, by fall of that year, she already had all of her custom work booked for the entire next year.
Right.
Yeah, she was just full up. She's so popular. Yeah. Oh, she's amazing. Amazing woman.
Yeah. Yeah. And then she'll make some she'll get in like the mood to make a bunch of corsets, and she'll write down the sizes and put them up for sale and be like, these are the sizes I have.
Yeah.
If you want to buy one. So. And
they're gone.
They're pretty.
There's
Jan.
There's Jan to the rescue. Bustle. It's the bustle.
A bustle. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I should know that, but oh well.
But anyway, yeah. If you're not following her, you must follow her, because it is.
Yeah.
You get history, you get everything, and she is a seamstress and a half. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah. She's really fun. And you're the one that I listened to your podcast once a long time ago, and you mentioned her.
Oh.
And I was like, huh, who's that? And I looked her up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll follow her.
And I don't even know how I ran into her. And I mean, I could care less. But then when you see the work and the quality and the history and the accuracy. Oh, you just gotta you gotta appreciate the professional work. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, but that one she just put up yesterday, that may be my favorite. It is really stunning.
Yep. Because
Yep.
she did some shading like Trish Burr.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that? But yeah,
Yeah.
she can even do that.
Oh yeah, she
you
does
know?
surface embroidery. She does it like, oh, that's just an afterthought thing. Yeah.
Right. She's like, oh, I'm just doing this, no big deal.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa.
Yeah. And makes her own buttons sometimes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she's the whole shooting match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. She's amazing.
What else we got going here? Now that
I
we've
don't
gushed
know.
over Isabella Pitcher for
Ever.
15
But
minutes.
she's worth gushing over forever. So
I wonder if she'd do a show. Probably
that could
not.
be really interesting.
Probably not,
It's
but
sewing.
I might try. Yeah.
It's sewing. I mean,
Maybe I'll give her a try.
Yeah.
I have a sense she's incredibly busy.
Yeah, but she takes some time off too. It's
Yeah.
only an hour that she has to talk. I'm sure she has plenty to say.
Yeah, well, she knows her stuff. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Here, Raspberry Stitcher. I have a friend who makes retro dresses, historical. I've got her now about her if she already. Oh yeah. If you have someone who does that, they probably know about Isabella, but if not, they need to because she's amazing. Let's see if we can say she's amazing more times in the next 10 minutes. Let's see, maybe we can get up to like 20 or 30. Let's give it a try.
Right?
She's amazing. It's amazing work. Okay, we're over it. Moving on.
But it's true.
Yes. Holbein stitch. I've never done the Holbein stitch.
I don't even know what that. I'm sure if I saw it, I'd know, but I don't know. What's her name again? Here? I'll type it in.
Yeah, prior attire.
Isabella Pitcher. That. Yeah.
Her business is prior attire, and it's Isabella Pitcher.
Yeah. So Isabella prior attire. Oh, it says a tighty. What the heck? Hit the wrong button. I'm not used to typing on my iPad.
Carrie. Now, Carrie, don't be doing this because I don't have a pen here. Just a minute.
There you go. Threads of Civilization. Is that what you're talking about? Pastrel.
Pastrel.
Yeah. Didn't Isabella prior attire? Doesn't she fool around with bobbin lace?
Yes, she makes lace too. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw her doing that.
Yeah, she makes lace. She doesn't care. She'll just do anything.
She's like, oh, I can do that. No big deal. It's all good.
Okay, I'm checking that out, Carrie. Thank you. Virginia Pastrel Threads of Civilization. I assume that's a book. Be checking that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. The first time I saw her do bobbin lace, she did it like she had done it all her life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like she's really something. She's just a special talent.
That's something. I bet I would like it, but I don't even know if I want to go there. I don't know. I think the numbers, because isn't it like numbers and you switch everything in numbers, so it's like patterns.
Pairs of sticks, and then it's how you manipulate them. Yeah. Where would you put that in your house? The gear for that, Jenifer?
The gear, it's just little.
Yeah, it's just a little pillow, and then a whole bunch of those sticks, and then a whole bunch of threads. So where would you put that?
I don't know. I'd find somewhere. I'd just pile it on top of the pile that I have going here.
Maybe on your husband's desk. See how that goes.
His desk is one of my craft tables. So.
Oh, is it? He commandeered it?
Yeah, because I had to get him out of my living room.
Oh, okay.
He was in my space. He had to go away.
I see how that works. Thanks, Carrie. I'll check her out. Thank you. That sounds like a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
A demo on needle lace.
Lace. Oh.
Carrie, what are you doing next Wednesday?
Yeah. It won't be
demo it for us, Carrie. We'll set it up. Can you do, if you can do needle lace, Carrie, let's go. Or maybe she needs somebody to show her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, that was, maybe Carrie's needing help. But if you can do it, Carrie, let's do a show. I'm all up for it. I'll try anything. Never hurts to learn.
Yep.
Torch on. What kind of frame is that in the background? Yeah, I wondered about that too. What is that dark thing?
This?
No, that dark thing
This
there.
is my light.
Oh. Okay. I thought that was a
This
frame. What's that?
is my hand quilting frame. This is my towel that I use to iron my cross stitch on face down. This is my hand quilting frame that you put your quilting in. What do I have going on here? It's a big mess. See, this needs a binding still. Did I get it bound before Christmas? No.
Okay, Carrie. There, we got it. Okay, Carrie. Next Wednesday, Carrie. See, this is the trouble. See, you suggest something, you end up doing a show. All right, next Wednesday, Carrie, write to me, Gary at WeTalkFiber.com. Let's set it up, Carrie. Yeah, I'd do it. You bet. That would be a fun show. I've got nothing next Wednesday, so
that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be Jenifer. I think Beth's going to be live with her mother-in-law, if I have it correct.
Ooh,
but
cool.
No, let me know, Carrie. Let me know. Let's set it up. I'm not sure. I probably have the dates wrong. But Carrie, write to me. Let's go. We'll do it.
Yeah, I know that May 12th is a Wednesday, and that's my first night at the celebration of needlework, so
You
will
won't
be
be here.
busy.
Well, that'll be Kathy Ray night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So wait. So that'll be your first night. Oh, we got to do something live from that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure, we'll have to talk about it. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I've been to the shopping once.
That's the fun of it. We get to learn from someone who's never done it. So, okay, we'll talk about it. Take your phone.
Oh, of course. Are you kidding me? I'll have my phone, my laptop, my iPad, maybe even my laptop.
Yeah.
It's only a 2-hour drive, so I can take stuff.
Okay. All right. We'll do it. Oh, see, you could do needle lace, Jenifer. You have room for that because all you need is muslin thread and a needle. So you have room for that in the house. So you're good.
I have lots of muslin. I have lots of thread, lots of needle.
We're going to get you hooked into something new tonight here.
The little bobbins. I think I have some of those little bobbins. My
Yeah.
mom found a bunch at like an antique store.
Oh yeah.
I think I have some in my bookshelf in the other room.
Okay. Okay, Carrie, send me an email. Yep, we'll set it up next Wednesday if you can. That'd be great. That'd be fun.
Cool.
I think next Wednesday's available unless I have to check with Beth because it may be the one we're going to have her mother-in-law on. But we'll check. Either way, we'll get it in, guaranteed, because that'll be fun to do.
Yeah.
Yep. Why not?
Cool.
Why not? No, never hurts to learn something new.
Yeah.
You might even expand your horizons. You just never know.
My horizons are very expanded.
You just never know. Somebody asked what I was stitching on. Spring Hill.
Yeah.
Spring Hill.
Have you been doing your 2 hours a week like we agreed upon?
No, I haven't. No, you know I haven't. That isn't even a fair question. You know darn well I haven't been doing that at all. Okay,
and
so
then
don't even start with me. So this is the Spring Hill that this is all the further I've gotten. I mean, it's just the reality of it. What I'm doing is I'm wrapping I backstitched this thing and then I'm wrapping it. And you can't really see it there, but it gives kind of a vine effect. And then here, let's see. I'll mess up the setup. So then there's where those are all little Jessicas and then satin stitched, just service embroidery satin stitch leaves. So that's the border.
Yeah. So your Jessicas look bigger than mine looked. It must be your combination of fabric and thread that makes them look bigger.
Mm.
Mine looked so tiny.
Yeah.
And I did them over the right amount of threads and everything. And
I like it. I like the way this is looking. I just
yeah,
haven't had time. So yeah, so I have the dark thread, and then I'm backstitched, and then I'm wrapping it with this lighter thread to kind of give more of a vine look, and then Jessica stitches, and then the leaves are all just little satin stitch. I mean, they're just throw down some
yeah,
stitches just to get close, make it kind of leaf-like, and it'll be okay. Because it's so small.
yep, they're cute.
So yeah,
Very cute.
yeah. So that's where I'm at. That's the extent of what I've accomplished. It's tragic.
Nice.
But go ahead.
So did you see the other day when Beth posted a picture of her royal garden?
Yes.
And then somebody, Debbie Knoll. Is Debbie Knoll a designer?
I don't know.
Why do I feel okay, if you don't know, then maybe not. I've seen her on Instagram a lot. For some reason, I feel like she is. But anyway, she said, hey, why don't you guys do like a 50-day challenge?
I saw that.
To get, work on it. And then I said, yeah, let's do that, because you remember how you started that a year ago in the summer-ish somewhere. Yeah. And then nobody's really worked on it. I know. Except for Beth in her time. Yeah. So we should restart it.
Yes. Okay. I'm for that.
Yeah.
I just moved it, putting stuff away for house showings. And yeah, there it was.
Do you remember where it is?
Yeah, it's right here.
Can you find it again?
Right there. And you can see how far I gotten right there. Yep.
Nice.
Nope, I have it.
Mine's back there, but I'm not going to move it because other stuff. And I've gotten just that little outline, the squares that go around, and you put the double fan double in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Okay.
That's as far as I've gotten.
Yeah. Well, I'm further than you on that one then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that won't last.
When am I moving? Well, actually, I was going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Is that a border, Gary? And it's gorgeous. Thanks, June. Hey, all the way from Thailand, I think. Yes. That's
yeah. Hi.
Yeah, I've been watching your work, but that's some sharp work you're doing there.
Yep.
Yes, it's a border for Spring Hill. Thank you. Yeah, because we found a house. We got a house in St. Louis. It's a townhouse. So we should close at the end of May. And one of the cool things is I'm going to be able to have an entire, well, it's a bedroom, but an entire room. So I'll be able to set up all my needlework, all the podcasting gear, and then my regular day job work all in one room. Mm-hmm. That won't echo like this room. And because what happened, the reason I moved and the reason I'm not in the normal spot is we were having so much trouble finding a house that we just quit looking. We just said we need to pause and the market is just so insane. And so, we'd already emptied out this our third bedroom in this house. And so I said, all right, I'm going to move all my stuff in. And we're going to be here for a while. I'm going to set it up. Well, then that was last weekend. And then Monday, we got a call from our realtor that somebody's deal had fallen through on a house we bid on. We were next in line, so we got it. So now I did all this moving and all this setup for nothing. So now it's got to get all torn down. But I learned things so that when we get to St. Louis, so I'm going to be able to set up a whole room with all the things, just the way I want it. I mean, I got a complete blank slate. So I'll be looking for watching people's setups because, I start looking at storage, work surfaces, all those kinds of things. And then, of course, I got to soundproof it so that I can record without this echo. But yeah, I'm going to be able to take a room and do an entire thing with it and set it all up the way I want it. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly
awesome.
Finished Royal Garden. Please send a picture, Kelly.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Look at Carrie. Carrie commandeered the master bedroom with 2 walk-in closets for her craft room.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't think I could get away with that. Bravo. No. Bravo. That's a win. No,
The only
I'll
I
just
have
be
stitching on the walls in the bedroom, but there's no
yeah,
crafting
yeah.
happening in the bedroom.
I'll just be like a 10 by 12 bedroom, but I'll take it. It'll be great.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be
two, yeah,
awesome.
two walk-in closets. Holy, yeah, no kidding. Inherited stitches, no kidding. You imagine how much stash you can come up with there. Oh man.
Yeah, I had to put my closet in here. It's just one of those little small square closets that
Mm-hmm.
they have in these houses. So it didn't have shelves. So I built my own shelves and
Yeah.
put shelves in
Uh,
so that I have, but I left the rod and stuff up and there's a door. So it still counts as a closet.
wow. Yeah. Kelly,
So,
just email it to me, Kelly. I assume it's okay if I use it and show it. Just email it to me, Gary at WeTalkFiber.com, and then I'll
yep.
use it. I'll show it next week or something. You can post it on Instagram and
Yeah.
uh, what was the hashtag for that?
I never even
FT
posted a
FT
picture. I
Royal
don't
Garden
know.
or something. Post it on Instagram. I think it's FT Royal Garden is the one. But yeah, please send me the picture anyway because I love to see that stuff, and then I'll use it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Lori Mann, my basement is full and now overflowing into my bedroom. Lori, you should meet Beth Ellicott.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to chat with
Yeah.
Beth Ellicott. We need to connect you up because the basement full of needlework overflowing into the upper levels of the house. You need to talk to Beth because you guys could have coffee. It'd be great.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
me too. I have cupboards down there. I have tubs down there.
yeah.
Multiple. Multiple.
Uh huh. I can't
Oh
claim it.
yeah.
I haven't got
I
that
could open
bad.
a store with all the crafts. I have everything. Knitting, crochet,
Oh no, not
jewelry
me.
making.
I have a lot of yarn crammed in there too. Yeah, that yarn thing, that yarnlet thing. I wonder, that's interesting. I used to follow. I still follow her. I just don't pay attention. Yarn Harlot, who is a knitter.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. She's funny.
That's been a while.
Yeah,
I know that I haven't followed her in a long time.
I haven't read her stuff. She got away from the knitting when she had grandkids, and most of her stuff became posts about grandkids. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, but she did something a long time ago about storing wool threads in a house and making sure that little critters don't get in them. It's an interesting
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yeah. I have blocks of cedar, and you can buy
Oh, do
little
you?
pouches. You can buy little pouches of mothball-y stuff. It's a little smelly, but
Yeah.
you
Well,
don't
you
want
got to
your stuff
protect that
being
stuff.
eaten. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So,
once it
and
gets infested, yeah, I bet it's impossible
I've
to kill it off.
I've got 6 big bins, big bins
Yeah.
full, crammed full of
Mm,
yarn, both wool and acrylic.
you're dangerous. I'm not. Inherited
It's bad.
Stitchers is a hooker, also.
What? Oh.
Good thing you're posting that. Never mind. um, uh, oh, Carrie's single. Oh, see, yeah, okay. All right, that's cheap.
Gosh.
That's how you get the master bedroom with 2 walk-in closets full of stuff. You're single. Okay, you
That's
win.
true. Yeah.
All right, in that regard, you win, Carrie. um,
Yes.
Sandy P has the same.
Nice. Mint.
Yarn Harlot. Yeah, yeah. What's her name? Yarn Harlot.
I don't remember. It's been a while. I used to follow lots of knitting and
Yeah,
stuff, and then I
I
kind of
saw
stopped.
her. Marg and I went and saw her talk at a book signing in
Hmm.
Arizona, I think it was. She was very funny. She's very entertaining. Really a great lady.
Mm-hmm.
Her
Yeah,
books are
I don't
funny.
remember.
Her books are really funny.
Yeah, I used to know, but I don't remember.
What is her? It'll come to me right after we get done with the show. I guarantee you.
Of course.
It'll pop right into my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a knitting maniac. But yeah, I enjoy it. I remember she had a book signing. I bought a couple of her books. They're quite entertaining. Yeah, she's a good one.
Yep. I've got a library of knitting books. So.
Yeah. Nope, that's not my
A lot
thing.
of sweaters and stuff, which I've decided I'm just not going to make. So now I've got to find a way to sell some of these things.
Oh, Not my thing. Nope. No
Yeah.
thanks. Yep.
Yes. Oops. There we are. Accidentally.
Sandy P's painting a picture here that is just, she has something all over her yard, and she throws dishwater all around.
Huh. Interesting. Isn't coffee grounds good for bugs too? Get rid
I don't
of
know.
bugs.
Stephanie McPhee, there it is. Thanks, Lynette. Stephanie McPhee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she is hilarious. She's very talented, and of course, a knitting master. Yeah. Yarn hoarder. Well, all right, I'll check that out.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah.
So many.
Well, that whole knitting world is just massive.
Yeah, and I was in it for a long time, and then I started getting back into cross stitch, and they started getting kind of politically and cranky, and I
they've
stopped.
had their issues over there at the Ravelry thing. Yeah, stay away from it.
Yes, so
Carrie's
so
Carrie's emptied 2 dresses of fabric she's destashing. Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, critters in the house. Yeah. Yep. Well,
Gosh.
I think we're gonna call it here.
All right. Yeah. Now that we're talking about knitting.
Right. I'm so glad I took the time to set up my stitching and put a camera on it because
I know
I put like 4 stitches in. Oh well.
I did a little, but not much.
Yeah,
but
that thing's
okay.
that's gonna be beautiful. All right, folks,
Yeah.
we're gonna call it here. Download the if you haven't done it already, download the Marion Lang because I'm gonna take that down here coming up. So Marion, wetalkfiber.com/Lang, Lang. If you haven't downloaded that free kit, do it right away because I'm going to take that down so you won't be able to get it free anymore. And then /Lang kit will get you to Sassy Jacks for the kits, and you'll be able to buy the Marion Lang chart. But the free offer ends tonight, and Kim's already extended it a week, so we need to end it. And like I said, please respect Kim's work and her copyrights, and don't just pass that thing out. If you got it for free, that's because there's Sophie. If you got it for free, it's because you're a listener, and that was a benefit of being a listener. But passing it around just kind of hurts Kim, so don't do that. Because that was very kind of her.
Here you go.
So be sure and do that. And then join us Sunday now for Joanna Kabanoff, and Mojo Stitches is her company, and then that sampler wing that we're going to do.
Yeah.
So there we have it. Okay. All right. We're out. Thanks a lot, folks. Thanks,
Bye.
Jenifer. Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
thanks. Bye.
Bye.